The Art of Murder. If we still got some time, I know but it's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to say if we'll have time. So I don't want to say it right now. But if like if we get through it pretty quickly, I might check out. I don't want to be a magical girl afterwards. But but you know how long my reactions. How long did I react for? It must have been like almost 4 or 5 hours, or like 5 hours just reacting to 3 episodes of Amazing Digital Circus. This is probably gonna be a whole other hour or something. Watch Big Top alone then. Don't worry, Kate. What that was Big Top. I'll react to it eventually. I'm going to have another reaction stream where I'm gonna react to just like a bunch of different indie animations. But like, I felt like I wanted to do at least one more reaction. I felt like 4 episodes would have been like a perfect amount of time. I'm still ready to stream a little bit longer. But I'm curious. I've never actually heard of The Art of Murder, which is interesting to me because I usually get like recommended like these kind of animations like fairly often because I like to watch these. Because I was recommended I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl. So I've heard of that, but I don't think I've ever like caught this one. This one never really showed up on my radar. It's only 4 months old too, so even more surprising to me. Hey, what's up, Gapsap? Welcome. Have you seen Murder Drones? Yes, I have. I actually reacted to Murder Drones like a couple weeks ago. Like maybe no. I think it was like a month ago at this point. But yeah, I watched all of Murder Drones. Remember years ago on Twitter that ARG where son died? The son died and was still happening. It was only on the second week that ARG was pretty sick. I never got to go. I never got to experience like the big ARGs. I kind of want to participate in one of those at some point. You also voted for Big Top, Where Son? Dang. I'm sorry, y'all. But I must go with the poll. Anyway. So we got Art of Murder. I have no idea. The art style looked pretty nice. Looked like it was multiple different art styles. So that's kind of interesting. I have no idea what to expect. Mm. Also, are y'all staying hydrated? Hydration check, y'all. It's been about 5 hours. Got to do another hydration check. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button if you like the stream so far. Fell asleep a little bit and see Big Top. Hey, what's up, Nuvo? Hey, it's been a while, man. How you been? Chalky chip banana split. Ooh, we're about to watch. The Art of Murder. It's an indie animation. This indie animations has been like popping off lately. This is like a good time to be a fan of indie animations, man. There was like a while where there was like nobody was putting. There was like a short while where like a lot of indie animations were getting made, and then like after like around the time Hell of a Boss, not Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel, and like Murder Drones first came out around that time. There was like a whole renaissance of indie animations, and then like a few and like after those were made though, there was like a few years of like nothing new. nothing I heard at least. But like now all of a sudden like within the last year, last year and this year, I feel like I've been seeing a shit ton of indie animations. Good time. You don't drink water, Remy? God damn it. Man, short live. Oh, you're on my short live. What's up, Nuo? Okay. Welcome to the vertical chat. I am streaming on a horizontal though. If you want to go back on my channel, you can see that I'm streaming. I'm doing both streams, horizontal and vertical. Didn't come across an active ARG a couple weeks ago, but there wasn't enough participants and the word didn't spread out because so they canceled it and they're gonna try again later. Ooh, I'd like to. Hey, you let me know if that ever comes up. Let me know if that ever comes up, where it's on, and then as a as a small streamer, I'll try to see if I can blow it up just a little bit. I'll get a little bit of spotlight on it. Maybe we can get the Oni fans to participate. Maybe that would be enough for the ARG to keep going. Yo, y'all want to do an ARG? Let's find some squirrels. This is better? Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's probably really hard to see everything that's going on. I don't need I've evolved to not need water. Ramy's evolved past beyond the need of water. Just needs alcohol now. Princess story, explore time. Are these oh, just a Funko Pops. They're gonna be like wait, what? What is this show about?
What an impossible puzzle. You see, nobody wants to come clean. I'll track every route, every...
Is that Sasuke? That is Sasuke. Hey, yo.
hint, every lead. The mystery will be revealed. One thing is certain.
I should probably put on subs.
One thing is certain.
Oh, it's auto.
Yeah. One thing is certain, one can clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC.
Hold on a second. Wait, what? What?
Every lead. The mystery. Buddy. Puzzle. You see. Nobody wants
This.
to
What is
come
happening?
clean. I'll
Are the
track
figures? Did the
every
figures come to
route,
life, or?
every hint, every lead. The mystery will be revealed. One thing is certain. One thing is certain. Yeah. One thing is certain, one can clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC.
And I'm taking over this investigation.
Ah, it's like a murder mystery. Okay, I mean obviously, right? But is this like somebody?
You gotta practice your sword skills, Sosuke. Otherwise...
His name is Sosuke. His name is Sosuke. I was like, he literally just looks like Sasuke. He's just like alternate universe Sasuke. His name is Sosuke. What's Sasuke doing? The voice sounds familiar. It's Toy Story, basically. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. If this is Toy Story, or is this like, are these like why does everybody look so different all of a sudden? They're singing. Wait, yeah, it looks like it's a musical, I guess. Yeah. Like, what's coming to life? Is it the figures or is it the Funko Pops? Specifically, it seems like there's like versions. There's like the figurine and there's the Funko Pops. Which one is the one that's coming to life? Someone was murdered, Horsey. I think it said OC. Someone in this room was murdered, OC. Like an OC was murdered.
You'll fall behind at the ninja school. And Princess Almond Blossom, this dress looks so good on you.
This reminds me, this is giving me a little bit of like flashbacks, a little bit, just especially when I see the princess. This reminds me a little bit of Drawn Together. It's like a pretty shitty like adult cartoon from Comedy Central back in the day. Where it was like a bunch of like different like art styles also. There's like a Disney art style. There's like an anime art style. There's like an old school like American cartoon art style. Just like SpongeBob is in there. Remember Drawn Together? Yeah. When I see all these different art styles for these characters, and I just see all Drawn Together, and I'm just like, It's probably not as bad as Drawn Together. Drawn Together sucked, okay? Not Drawn Together. I hated that show. It was so bad. It was just like, it had so much potential to be something interesting. And like, I hope this is like lives up to that potential. But Drawn Together was like so disappointing. I was like, man, this is a cool concept. This could be good, but it sucked. It was so bad. I think like low key though, they wanted to piss off people. I think that was kind of the point. The Betty Boop girl was so trashy. Yes, yeah, the Betty Boop, yeah. No, like the Betty Boop, the guy who's supposed to be SpongeBob also. You remember, Addie? Let's go. Guys, I remember. You can remember the character names? You can? The detective guy that I totally remember the name of is your favorite character? When I see him, he kind of reminds me of that one character from from Bungo Stray Dogs a little bit. I wonder if that's who he's based off, or is he literally just supposed to be like a Sherlock or something? He kind of reminds me also of Amelia Watson a bit, also like a male version of Amelia Watson. Natalie, this is how I imagine you, not gonna lie. Whenever you're drawing stuff, this is how I imagine you. And they did. Yeah, they were trying to piss off people, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's already 10 o'clock. Time to put the sketchbook away and get to bed. You have school tomorrow.
Okay, Mom. Sorry I couldn't get it right.
I guess this is the OC.
So hard.
Hands are so
Guess
hard,
we'll try
yo.
again tomorrow.
Damn. That is
Thanks
real
for being
though.
my friends again today, everyone.
Like detective visual novels. Ah, he's just like unrealistic. 10 p.m. is too early to sleep. Yeah, no. All of a sudden, that doesn't look like Natalie to me. just seeing your drawing a bunch of OCs. That's what reminded me of Natalie. And but seeing her go to sleep at a regular time. No, that's not Natalie at all. Hey, what's up, Alan? Just hide the hands behind the back. True. Pains me to see it's so relatable. You too, Kate. Yeah. In fact, this kind of reminds me of like this is kind of how I imagine a lot of Oni fans, especially the ones that like to draw a lot. She legit made me turn off the show every single time she had a scene. It didn't piss me off. It was just all booty butt cheeks. But it was like whenever they drew her like nude and stuff, they'd always make her go out of their way to make her look disgusting as possible. It's like when she has her clothes on, she doesn't even look that bad. But then like she takes her clothes off, it's like she transforms into this horrible monster or something. Yeah, welcome, Val. Welcome. It's been a while. Yeah. Are you familiar with the Art of Murder? It's an indie animation. Also struggling on hands. When your struggles are with the arms. Yeah. 10 p.m. is unrealistic. Once you start getting paid, you don't sleep at all. Oh, especially if you're getting paid. But it seems like this is like a little girl. She looks like she's like 10 years old or something. Which is like actually pretty crazy for her to be able to draw this well. And her only struggle is with the hands at 10 years old. Oh shit. This is like... Oh my god.
Pip is sleeping so soundly.
I can see why the Oni fans voted for this. Like half of my audience like has a whole OC, like a bunch of OCs. A lot of the people that watch me are like artists and stuff. And this is like what it'd be like if your drawings came to life. Hey, Untitled Paul, how you doing? You can't draw, Nuo? A lot of people in the audience can draw, but yeah, I know it's not everybody. I can't draw. It's okay. I can't draw either. The Art of Murder, yeah. I'm starting to understand why it's called the Art of Murder, because you know, they're art. There are a bunch of OCs. There are a bunch of drawings of OCs, and someone's gonna get murdered. Apparently, I think. I don't think it is a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff. What's the Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff? Did they do a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff for Drawn Together? I don't remember that episode. I know they had like a Pokemon. They had like a Pikachu. Stayed for like 2 weeks. I was sick for a month. My doctor screamed at me. You're doing well in Title Paul? Nice, nice. Some of my OCs deserve to stay on paper. Yeah, I do wonder, like, is that something that y'all would even want? Would you all want your OCs to actually come to life? I don't think, I don't know if I would want that. The racist Pikachu, yeah, the Pikachu was hella racist.
Look at this amazing dress. Pip is becoming such a talented artist.
And I've got a giant cupcake!
You know, this dress was designed exclusively for my movie sequel. Do you have any idea how many more dolls they sold just because of this new dress? It was marketing genius.
Okay, you don't need to do the self-glaze. I know you're a fucking princess. You don't have to self-glaze that hard.
Really into all this entrepreneurial stuff, aren't you, Albie?
Well, I want to show the world that 2D princesses aren't just damsels in distress anymore. Those new 3D animated princesses need ice powers or fire powers to show off their strength. But I'll do it with my business skills.
Fair points, fair points. Wait,
Skills.
hold on, what? Hold on, what did he say? There was a ninja in my village who had fire powers. She uses power to fight for feminism. Is it like a combination of like Avatar: The Last Airbender and fucking like and like Naruto and shit? What the? Specifically to fight for feminism. Your OC would hate you, Remy. Too much trauma to wish on a person. I would imagine too. Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all have like trauma, like OCs with a lot of trauma too, huh? It's probably not good for them to come to life. Cupid would be a menace. And see growth in the stream from 19 views to 18. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad everyone's here. You know, especially some people I haven't seen in a while. I'm glad to see that you're still coming back every once in a while. Of course, Sosuke is a chunie. I think nowadays people hate on Funko Pops for the meme. I think so too. I don't like how they look. I don't think I've ever liked how they looked, but like I think people hate on them too much. I mean, because people are buying them, so there are people who like them. What I don't understand are the people who buy them and they're like, yeah, I know they don't look as good as the Nendroids or something. The people who act like they hate how they look, but they buy them anyway. And it's like, come on, you can enjoy it. You're allowed to. This fire jutsu killed my family. Oh, he's just talking about Itachi. Oh, he's just literally talking about the Naruto lore. He's like spoiling Naruto.
Do you ever think we should learn Japanese so we can understand what Sosuke's saying? What if it's something really important?
Pip is learning Japanese, you know. Maybe she wants to watch Sosuke's show without subtitles.
I bet it's because she wants to...
Yes. Oh, Pip is the artist, I see. Val already killed 28 people. To Raylan's knowledge, I'd be next if he came alive. Val my OC, not Val in chat. True, well, what are the chances Val's in chat also at the same time? Heavy Nichan? I know, right? I guess Orochimaru is his older brother now.
To be an animator in Japan. Did you hear she got an art award in school?
Well, it's no surprise. Pip is so talented.
さすがピップ様。もしかしたら
I mean, well, how old is she? She's like 10 years old and she's able to draw like this well. I agree. She is fucking talented. Holy fuck.
漫画家を目指してる可能性だってあるぞ。
Sounds like the plan from what the others have been saying.
Last
What's
one
up,
to
Ame?
wake up as usual. Huh, Giorgio?
Well, beautiful specimens like myself need their beauty sleep. I'm not the most popular route in the PG-13 dating sim, Ace Romance Detective.
Wayward dude. He just looks like a male version of Amelia Watson, doesn't he? Doesn't he just look like male Ame? Like gender bent Ame? All literally got his wife murdered. Was forced to murder. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm going to assume that maybe y'all don't want your OCs to come to life. Maybe. I'm starting to get the sneaking suspicion that y'all don't want your OCs to come to life. Wish I could draw like that. Me too. I'm jealous. Guy's so silly. He's my favorite.
I'm not the most popular route in the PG-13 dating sim, Ace Romance Detective. Crimes of passion for nothing.
I can't believe Pip actually chose your route.
I like how he's
Getting
self-aware.
cupcake crumbs all over my hot figurine. Please be more careful around this majestic masterpiece. Eat near your own figurine.
Hey, I don't want to risk messing up my hot figure. Pip saved up her allowance for 2 weeks to buy it.
Hot figure. Hot figure is what they call them, the Funko Pops. He's kind of hot. I think that's literally his whole personality. He self glazes how hot he is.
And besides,
Yeah, he's Ame coded, even down to the
Wait,
cockiness.
Who else is
Yeah.
waking up? I wasn't
If
the
he
last
starts
one.
hiccuping a lot, then I know he's gonna be Ame.
One,
He's like an Ame
2,
reference.
3,
He looks too much
5.
like Ame.
but we're all here.
Wait, could it be? Pip has drawn another character?
Honey, soy sauce!
New character.
A new character? We haven't had one in ages.
Honey soy sauce sounds really good.
新しいアニメのキャラかもしれないぜ。ピップ様は最近始まった約束のフォーエバーランドってアニメを見始めたっていう。
Promise Foreverland. Promise Foreverland. Yo, Chad, who was your favorite character in Promise Neverland if you ever watched it? Mine was I think Norman was my favorite character.
It better not be that prosecutor Ledgeworth. He's my biggest competition in the video game
Phoenix
industry.
Wright.
If Pip switched to being a cop,
I was about to say this guy kind of reminds me. He's supposed to be like some kind of like Phoenix Wright type of game, like he's supposed to be from like some kind of Phoenix Wright type game, or like maybe Professor Layton or something. Ace Attorney reference. I know, that's crazy. There's got to be a JoJo reference in this. There's 100%. 100% there's got to be a JoJo reference in this kind of show, especially with all the anime references that they're making. They have to. You think he's kind of hot?
Cap fangirl?
Wait, what?
Ledgeworth. He's my biggest competition in the video game industry.
Ledgeworth.
If Pip switched to being a Comcap fangirl?
Comcap? Comcap? Okay, this show is already this show is already a W. Okay, I fucking love these references. This is like reminding me. This kind of reminds me of like the kind of feeling I get when I play Valhalla. I like when they make references, like cheeky references to like things I like. The gay lawyers.
Whoever it is, it doesn't look like they know how to get out of the sketchbook.
What the fluff?
What the
There's
fluff?
no colors.
漫画の世界から来たのか？約束のフォーエバーランドのアニメが原作と違いすぎてピップ様が怒って漫画に切り替えたとか？
Yo, that's what I'm saying, dude. What did you see? Did you hear what he just said? Not only are they just like making references, like they're making like some actually deep cut references here. Like he's talking about how the fucking swapped from like Promised Neverland anime because the anime season 2 went to shit, and then like a few people managed to like swapped over to the manga because the manga is actually good.
漫画の世界から来たのか。約束のフォーエバーランドのアニメが原作と違いすぎてピップ様が怒って漫画に切り替えたとか。
Thank goodness it's not Ledgeworth.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Pip's sketchbook, young man. What's your name?
My name?
You know, like, what are you from? Are you from a film?
A TV show?
アニメか。
A PG but sexy video game?
PG but sexy.
I don't think I'm from any of those.
He's just an OC.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm guessing he's the one that gets murdered.
He's an original character.
Honey soy sauce. Our Pip is all grown up and drawing her first original character.
Aww.
Original character. Aha! His name shall be OC then. OC for original character.
Until at least he gets an actual name.
I like it.
惜しい。それはいい。
Okay. OC. My first name.
But I guess Pip didn't finish drawing you yet, did she?
No matter. We can show him the ropes without an arm. Young man, we as Pip's most favorite characters
This is good.
She draws us all the time.
welcome you to Pip's sketchbook.
Wow. You're Pip's favorite characters?
She sounds like this, or he, like, the OC sounds a little bit like, kind of reminds me of Ash Ketchum a little bit. You love the gay lawyers. Does Ace Attorney have gay lawyers in it? Is that what they are? Are they like JoJo level flamboyant? I already had an experience of drawing in Japan. There's not much money in it, especially if you want to be a mangaka. But unless you're working for a company, you wouldn't get work. But even that, you will be easily taken advantage of. This Korean food has honey shoyu sauce in it. Honey soy sauce it sounds really good. But like my boy Horsey, I would say that is kind of true. Yeah, that sounds like a similar thing that happens with like American game development. I don't know if it's the same thing in Japanese game development, but I know in America game developers have a very similar like work environment where you're very undervalued unless you're like one of those special ones like Toby Fox or something, or like yeah, some other ones I can't think of the name of. But it's like people like want these jobs so much that they're willing to like put up with bullshit. My favorite characters would not get along. Why are you designing your characters such that they won't get along, Kate? My favorite characters would kill each other or something. Or like 3 of them would kill the rest. Isn't like some of your characters literally like their backstory is that they were murdered by another one of your characters? Or is like suspected? It's still a mystery. Unless you have oil. Oil? Like if you strike oil and you get rich. She saw I handicapped and said I didn't finish you. Like Alucard and Poseidon in a room together. Okay, you should let your imagination stop there, Kate. Do Japanese mangaka and American game devs do parallel? Yeah, like American game devs, it's like a very similar culture in terms of like how they want to like the amount like they want to get these jobs, like how much they want these jobs and how much shit they're willing to put up with, just so they can be in the industry. I see a lot of parallels between the two.
She collected those hot figurines of us too. That's proof we're her favorites. Those statues are called hop figures?
That's right.
Hop figures.
Having
Oh,
your
hop
series
figures,
made
not
into a
hop figures.
is the biggest honor a franchise
Hop.
can get in the human world.
That company makes so much money.
Do they come to life too? Ah! Don't be silly. Toys don't come to life. That's great.
She says that right there next to fucking Woody and Buzz. That's funny. That's funny. Now, what are you thinking? I didn't say anything. I said don't let your imagination get any further than that. Yeah, Lawrence was killed by her parents, shot by an arrow, but Mark doesn't know that. And Owen, Claudia, and Mark's best friend, romantic interest as an archer. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that thing. But like, I think he told me also that it was going to be a part of the plot at some point. It's going to be a plot point. I was going more with the short for the Emperors they'd fight. True.
Easy. Do you
Fucking
think
Buzz and Wood.
hit
They,
by a hop?
oh my god, not only are they... Hold on. Did I just... Hold on.
Don't be silly. Toys don't come to life. That's crazy.
You got a friend
Do
in
you
me.
think-
The music. You can hear the music too. He's even got like, you got a friend in me, like some fucking Randy Newman type music in the background. The hell, that's some next level. Like, not only are they showing Buzz and like Woody, they're also playing the music. I like that kind of shit.
Crazy. Do you think Pip might buy a hop figure of me too one day?
Oh, no, dear.
She'll make
You
one.
don't exist as a hop figure. You're not even a real character.
Sorry, kid. You just don't belong with us like that.
Oh, I see.
No,
But
that
hey,
means
as long
he's
as Pip
better.
continues to draw you, you'll stay alive. So, let me tell you all about your new life.
Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world of Pip's sketchbook. Where we come to life. Where we come to life every night. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the
Ooh.
world of Pip's sketchbook.
Got her switch out there.
And when the clock strikes midnight, we wake up each night.
Anyways, let me introduce you to our group. Hey, I'm Jojo.
Welcome, OC.
Have you heard of the dating sim?
Well, okay, like his name is Giorgio, right? His name is Giorgio. Maybe that's a little bit of a maybe that's a little bit of a JoJo reference. Not close enough. It's not close enough. I don't count it, but it might be. It could be a little bit. You know, like Giorgio Giovanna. If he talks about having a dream, if he talks about having a dream, then okay, that will be like a JoJo reference right there. I need to temporarily ruin the relationship with this whole killed by an arrow thing. If my OCs woke up at midnight, I would have noticed by now. I know. How does this whole thing work? What if she becomes like a night owl? You know?
You to our group. Hey, I'm Jojo.
Welcome, OC.
Have you heard of the dating sim? Ace romance detective, crimes of passion. Let me tell you what I'm about, cause I'm the most popular route. Ace romance detective, crimes of passion.
I heard that. Didn't you just say earlier that you're the least popular route?
AOC, I'm Almond Blossom. Feel free to call me Albie. I may look like a typical
Albie.
princess, but I run my own business. I'm an entrepreneurial type of princess.
But like, in what way though do you actually run it? Like, I understand that you're very business minded, but you're literally a drawing. Are you actually like doing a business, or are you like, is her character actually like a business princess? Is that actually what it is? It probably is what it is. She's probably like an entrepreneur. She's probably like some kind of like merchant princess or something. It's like a princess that like goes off to become a merchant, like in their free time or something like that. I'm assuming that's what the story is about. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense that she's like I don't understand how you could be a merchant as a drawing. But maybe they'll explain it a little bit. I heard of JoJo, but not enough. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's enough. I draw a lot of tattoos in Japan. My first couple times I stayed for 2 months each time. It was a good experience, and all the people I met taught me a lot about the art industry in Japan. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did mention that you were a tattoo artist before. Interestingly enough, I was thinking about getting a tattoo in Japan at some point.
But I run my own business. I'm an entrepreneurial type of princess. And now, let me pass you on to Win.
Hey, OC, nice to meet ya. I'm Lynn from an American cartoon. And did I ever mention I love cupcakes, honey soy sauce? But wait, I also love rainbow.
Passion, that's a JoJo reference. Passion is the game from part 5. Okay, I feel like that's also a bit of a stretch, though.
Mention I love cupcakes, honey soy sauce. But wait, I also love rainbow sprinkles, donuts, and chocolate ice cream. So hard to choose. Ah! Honey soy sauce. And
What is she supposed to be? Maybe I just don't understand the reference for what's her name, Lynn? I don't understand her reference. I feel like this is from something, but I can't think of it. Maybe it's just like something I was never really into.
Please, let me pass you to Sosuke. He's from a Japanese cartoon.
アニメだアニメやらおし俺は宗介虎は死して顔を止め人は死して名を残すお名返上名誉挽回やってやるさヘビ兄ちゃん
Heavy Nichan.
Don't worry, we don't understand him either.
Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world of Pip's sketchbook. Where we come to life.
Adventure Time.
Where we come to life every night.
Oh, she does kind of look like it. Oh yeah, she does look like Finn. Yo, okay, thank you. Adventure Time based on the posters. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the Finn. Influence. You're right. I see it now.
Where we come to life every night. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world of Pip's sketchbook. And when the clock strikes midnight, we wake up each night.
Catchy.
Did I just say welcome, OC? What if Pip chooses his route over me? Cause we're just fan art, we're not Pip's own creation. But I fear, what if I'm replaced? Even worse, what if I'm erased? Cause we have flaws that we're all too shy to mention.
I was wondering who would be the one to start thinking about that, because like, what if she's like, okay, no longer wanting to draw these characters, and like maybe I just want to draw OCs and I want to focus on that. You know, that is like an aspect of this. I don't think that's the case. I think, you know, based off of what I've seen in my Discord, yeah, you know, people still like to draw like their old favorite characters, even if it's been a while since they last drew them, you know. Hey, what's up, Combine? Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's been a while. Well, it's not been that long. It's been a couple, you know, maybe a week or a week and a half, maybe. How you doing? Have you seen this Art of Murder? It's pretty good. Pretty good so far. They make some W references.
We're just fan art, we're not Pip's own creation. But I fear, what if I'm replaced? Even worse, what if I'm erased? Cause we have flaws that we're all too shy to mention.
Fear I'm losing Pip's
I'm gonna
attention. Since I'm 2D, no dimension. I don't look like the new 3D princess. And OC's the new interest. And I'm drawn like an old school 2D princess.
Oh, they all got their own little insecurities, huh? You're sitting in algebra class? That sucks. I hope it goes well though. Or maybe it sounds like it's not going well and that's the reason why you're here. Yeah. Yeah, true, Sasuke.
Becoming dated, I would still be unrelated. And then what? What if I'm not a favorite anymore? And what if he is? He's not even a real character. What if we're not alive to see the artist Pip grows up to be?
It's 6 a.m. We must all go back into the sketchbook before Pip wakes up in order to keep our secret. It's time. Let's go.
Welcome to the world.
Welcome to the world of Pip's sketchbook.
Very interesting setup for the plot. Very interesting setup. You're like good way to like get us to know like every dimension. No pun intended. Every dimension of these characters are they're like when they like how they stuff they talked about stuff that about them their own character that they're proud of, but they're also like worried about like the context in which they exist, right? They're worried about them ceasing to exist because currently they only really exist because Pip likes to draw characters that she likes. But I think it is a pretty valid fear. Like, what if she just wants to draw her OCs all of a sudden? I wonder, like, how long does it have to take for someone to no longer be drawn, for them to, like, no longer exist, you know? I wonder if they're ever going to go into, like, oh, here's an example of a character that she used to draw back in the day. She doesn't draw them anymore. And, like, I don't want to end up like that person. You know, I wonder if they're ever going to get into that. You getting EEP, Kate? Weird. This is a weird time for you to get sleepy. Aren't you normally? You're actually gonna go to sleep at a normal time, Kate? Hey, yo. You waiting for the JoJo reference? Me too. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll happen. If they're gonna make a fucking Promised Neverland reference, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a JoJo reference. I feel like it's gotta happen, you know? Doing good. Moving on to the next anime and relegating their last one to nostalgia is natural for animes. Yeah. But some animes end up like just resurfacing somehow in the form of like another, like a spin-off or something. Like Dragon Ball Super or Boruto. JoJo reference. We're like, I'm predicting, me and Numo are kind of predicting that there's going to be a JoJo reference because this show makes a lot of references to animes and like movies and stuff. They made like references to Naruto. They made references to like Promised Neverland. They made references to like, you know, Adventure Time and you know, Disney princesses and stuff, and like visual novel like detective games and like fucking Capcom and like what was it Phoenix Wright. But what how can you make all these references without making a JoJo references where the entire meme is that you make a JoJo reference at all? But hey, that's just a theory. My theory is that once she fills the sketchbook and moves on to the next sketchbook, the character isn't drawing a new one, and maybe that's when they disappear. I mean, I think that's like, that could be like a potential second episode where they get into that kind of like those logistics, you know? A game theory. Their memories and whatnot would continue. Yeah. Who said you're sleeping yet? Usually people say they're eepy if they're literally just about to go to sleep. But I feel like even if you were to go to sleep at like an hour or two from now, that'd be like relatively normal hours for you, Kate.
Oh, how excited I'm to the world.
I'll go back a little bit.
Welcome to the world of Pip's sketchbook. Oh, how excited I'm about this life, about this little girl who gave me life.
Sucks that he's gonna die right after this.
So you're saying you just woke up like that?
Yeah! What the fluff is this wet stuff?
What the fluff?
This. It tastes like liquid disappointment.
I think it's water.
Well, why does
Water?
Sophie get to be covered in chocolate cake? Huh?
わっケーキじゃねえ泥だ
Huh?
It could be mud cake. if mud cake tastes exactly like mud.
No, it
I've
doesn't
never
work
eaten
like
mud
that.
cake before.
だから泥だって言ってるだろ
Why is there mud?
Racket. Some of us are trying to sleep.
We're trying to figure out why we're all covered in.
Wow, class starts. I'll be here. You can't listen though. Oh, okay, Combine. Combine's just gonna keep chat company. I see. I see. My theory is everyone dies and I am Dio drawing coming. Kono Dio! Jojo!
Us are trying to sleep.
We're trying to figure out why we're all covered in weird stuff.
My hot
Not
figure.
weird stuff.
Ah!
Wait, what did you say?
Weird stuff.
My hot figure. Ah!
Oh, the hot figure.
Oh, phew. It's okay. Thank goodness it's just you two who are messed up.
OC could be messed up too.
He was more worried about the hot figure than he was even worried about himself.
Oh, yes, you're right. We should wake him up and check. Maybe the poor dear is stuck in the pages again.
Oh, they ripped off the fucking
This
page.
happened.
くっそ
That's a little bit
兄
extreme.
ちゃんの次は惜しいこの人生という名のジェットコースターでどれだけの負傷に遭わなければいけないんだ
First heavy Nietzsche on OC. He just met him. I'm glad he cares about him that much, though. I'm glad he seems to care about him. probably not Sosuke then, unless he's like acting like this. Very sus, huh? Very sus also, huh? Maybe he's just acting it up. Maybe he's playing it. Maybe he's playing it up so he wouldn't be like suspicious. この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Oh, why'd she say it like that? Why'd she say it like that? Why'd she... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Why'd she say what? Who said what?
We should wake him up and check. Maybe the poor dear is stuck in the pages again.
You think Sosuke is sus?
How could this have happened?
くっそエビ兄ちゃんの次は惜しいこの人生という名のジェットコースターでどれだけの負傷に遭わなければいけないんだ
Huh.
Albie, you didn't. Did you?
Me? Why would you think I did this?
Well, yesterday.
She looked back and everything? You think so? Wait, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Kate? Are you talking about the princess? 'Cause he never even got a traumatic backstory before he was killed. I think those are just your OCs, Natalie. You think Dio did it? Damn, not the stuck page. The stuck pages is crazy. The princess? Ah, okay.
Yesterday, you were talking about how you thought OC would replace you. I mean, I wouldn't blame Pip if she stopped drawing you. 2D princesses aren't exactly popular anymore.
Dang.
You take that back. 2D princesses were fine before that Ice Queen came along.
2D animation was over long
Frozen.
before the Ice Queen, and you know it!
You're 2D
Rapunzel. She's probably talking about Rapunzel. So, okay, so you think you're suspecting the princess, okay.
character too, you know. And you were also complaining about OC yesterday. And you're covered in water. Doesn't that make you extra suspicious?
So?
Yeah,
my show's so
a little bit.
popular. In that case, Sosuke's the one covered in mud cake and his show's over. That makes him the most suspicious of all.
俺の番組はまだ終わってない
Boruto, Bosuke, Bosuke, yes, yes, yeah. W Bosuke. Definitely not Cope. I mean, he's right though. People don't even watch Boruto for Boruto. Like, at least not when I was like, not for a while. For a while, people only really liked. I think people like got into Boruto mostly because like there's like one part of the anime where like he went back in time. Boruto went back in time and saw Naruto as kids again or something like that. And that was like I think that was like peak. That was probably like peak Boruto. I don't know. People still even care about Boruto after that shit happened. But yeah, people are only interested because of because of Naruto. They wanted to see the original characters again. So it's like, you know, like all I'm trying to say is like Sosuke's still relevant. Okay, people are gonna watch Bosuke, but they're only watching Bosuke because they like Sosuke still. That's the only reason why. So it's not that much of Cope. Not cheap. This ain't Boruto. This ain't it. Boruto was below mid. It was meh. Some people watched it. There's some people that are watching it, but they're mostly watching it because they like Naruto. Though I'm not gonna say that they're actually liking it because it's good. They're just watching it because they like Naruto. They want to see what adult Naruto was doing. They want to see Naruto as the Hokage doing stuff. That's what people. Last I checked, that's what people were only. That was the only reason why people were watching Boruto. They just wanted to see the future for Naruto. Like Snow Queen, is story over Frozen. Is that a completely different thing? Is Snow Queen actually something different? Is there like something called Snow Queen that's like supposed to be like better Frozen or something? What if it was a non-existent dog? My theory is that it was like, look, like maybe I'm just like trying to do the whole Occam's razor thing, but look, it's like 12:15. Did this all happen in the same night? Maybe this all happened in the same night. No, it was daytime here. So this is the very next day. Chad, this is what I'm thinking. It's like maybe this is like the least interesting answer, but I'm thinking like I don't know, like maybe the Pip, you know, as a school bully, and like maybe the school bully kind of like ripped off one of the pages and shit, and just kind of like threw her notebook in the dirt or something like that. That's what I'm thinking is probably what happened, because it's like this day just started. It's like it's just became 12:15. Maybe the reason why they took a little bit longer to get out of the book is because the book is like messed up. And also like yeah, like stuff can happen during the day that they're not aware of. I don't think it was any of these guys, because like the timing doesn't make that much sense to me. Like unless somebody like one of these guys like did all that damage in the 15 minutes after midnight, you know. But I know that's probably not the most interesting theory though. But that's what makes sense to me, at least in my brain. The Snow Queen is a famous fairy tale by Hans. Oh, it's what Frozen was based on. Oh, okay. Of course Frozen was based on something. I probably should have expected that. I guess I thought that Frozen was like an original idea. Foolish me. Of course Disney stole yet another property. Yet another story. And made it into their own. Can you say one normal sentence? No. Wait, I just did. My theory is Pip hated drawing hands so much that he gave up and ripped out the OC because she didn't like him enough or something. That was the other thing I was thinking too. That's like maybe my second theory. I'll probably think that. The only thing that didn't make sense to me was like the mud and the water. That's the only way for me. The school bully thing is the only thing that makes sense for the mud and water stuff. But if it wasn't for that, I would be thinking the same thing as you, Natalie. It was probably the dog, the water. It was dog slobber, and the mud came from it. Maybe the dog too. Yeah, I think a dog would also be. I think a dog would also make just as much sense as the school bully too.
まだ終わってない。ほら、まだ放送してる。
What? You mean that spin-off about your son? Oh yeah! Nobody watches that.
Calm down.
Real though, actually real though.
If nobody wants to come forward, there's only one thing we know for sure. One thing is certain, yeah. One thing is certain, one can clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC. And I'm taking over this investigation.
Wait, why are you investigating?
Because I'm a detective.
お前はクライムズ・オブ・パッション専門。
But like, my dude, I think you're just thinking about it in terms of murder mysteries because that's what you do. Maybe that's just the framing that you're thinking. Maybe it's not even like anything to do with murder. Maybe it's just, you know, a dog. Probably took the Notebook.
ほんだろ。
And you all saw me.
For real,
wake up
nobody
last,
watches. Yeah, nobody
and I
does
haven't
watch
been
it.
Out of sight since.
He does have a nice singing
Clearly,
voice.
I'm the only person here who's not a suspect.
Well, then by that
Why?
logic, the person who woke up first is the prime suspect. They could have killed OC while everyone else was asleep.
So, who was the first person awake then? Albie was awake before me.
Sosuke was awake before me.
ウィンは俺より先に起きてたぞ。
Oh,
from
her name
that
is Win.
impossible puzzle,
Oh,
I can
okay.
see nobody wants to come clean.
Okay, Win makes sense. I guess that's why she's like based off of Finn. Is Finn. I got it. Oh, she's had so much trauma.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide which route I should choose. The water route, mud route, or the princess route.
The princess
I
route.
couldn't be a suspect. Princesses are never the murderers. They're always the ones being murdered. Poisoned fruit, daggers, spinning wheels.
Maybe this is the one where they turn it around. Maybe that's like that's the twist.
Seems like you just listed a lot of ways to murder someone.
Silence! I will investigate all routes equally. That's the only way to unlock every ending.
Yes, but
Look, we don't
He's just thinking in terms of the visual novel shit.
have time to argue. We have to figure out who killed OC before 6 a.m. when Pip wakes up.
How are they
If
gonna make a
OC's
whole
not back
show
in her
of it
sketchbook
about
by
this?
then, Pip will be crushed.
fine. Investigate what you want. But I'm only doing this for Pip.
For Pip.
ピップ様。
Like, it really doesn't make sense that it would be any of them.
Very good. Then let's begin.
It's the dog. It's the dog. There it is. Question answered.
Oh, thank
He
you.
looks fucking
It's
adorable.
only Weeaboo.
What's that white
His name
stuff
is Weeboo. His fucking name is Weeboo. Oh my god. That's fucking stupid. Yo, one's in the chat if you're a weeboo, okay? You knew it. Waverson knew it. Yeah, I think Waverson knew it, yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, Waverson called it.
I think I just chose my first route.
Oh, wait, you think he gave the book to the dog or something? Oh, maybe that's what he's trying to get at. Yeah, maybe he's saying that Sosuke brought the book to the dog or something, or the page to the dog.
One thing is certain.
Very certain.
One thing is certain.
Very certain.
One thing is certain. One can clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC.
Refused to believe the dog did it. I mean, the dog probably did do it, but he probably didn't do it on his own, right? Like, I guess now we're like getting to, like, maybe the dog was the murder tool, but probably not the probably he maybe had some help. Maybe. No JoJo reference. Hey, don't speak so soon.
This room has murdered OC. One thing is certain. One thing is certain. One thing is certain. One can clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC. What an impossible puzzle you see. Nobody wants to come clean. I'll track every route, every hint, every lead. The murderer must be revealed. One thing is certain. Yeah.
Detective dude definitely has a nice singing voice for real.
One thing is certain.
Oh, hey, wait. Hold on. Nilo, do you see what I see right there? Is that a Polaroid camera? Is that a Polaroid camera? Yo, that's a JoJo reference. Hermit Purple. There it is. It's a Hermit Purple reference, dude. Hermit Purple is a part 2 reference right there. It's a part 3 reference. Bro, there's your fucking JoJo reference. We found it. We fucking found it. I think Hermit Purple only ever used that power like maybe once or twice in that whole series. Any other time, you just kind of use it as a whip. Yeah, it's Joseph. It's a Joseph reference. and that's not Cope. That is not Cope at all. Let's go. Oh, you're heading out, Addie. See you later, Addie. Have a good rest of your day. The song's a banger. It is. I do like this song. Saw Mud and Water and jokingly said, "What about a dog?" And in part 4. Wait, he did do it in part. Wait, no. Did he do the camera thing? Did he do the camera thing in part 4? Because I remember he used Hermit Purple in part 4. I just remember him using doing the camera thing.
Certain. Yeah. One thing is certain.
He almost did it?
One thing is certain. One can clearly see.
Hold on. What are you doing there, princess? What are you doing there? You look like you're hiding away from everybody. Princess is looking pretty suspicious, not gonna lie. What is she doing here? Like, what is this? What is this image I'm looking at, you know?
Yeah. One thing is certain. One can clearly.
Like, not only that, you know, it is a little bit weird. Also, when you think about it, like, Kate was also kind of suspecting the princess too. She acted kind of shifty at the beginning of all of it. And, like, also, like, isn't it a little bit weird that she's, like, the only one that doesn't have, like, water or mud on her and shit? You know? Maybe, like, the others were caught off guard by the whole thing. But, like, maybe the princess also had that shit on her. But she actually had time to clean herself up before everybody else woke up. Huh? Maybe that was something. Told you she's sus. She's looking extra sus here. And what was her excuse? She said, "Oh, princesses are never the murderer." And that's what she said. That's also a weird thing. That's a weird response, you know. Pages would have bite marks though, so OC's page was ripped out like perfectly, like a human ripped it out. Maybe the dog got mud on the paper, and I don't think he ripped out the paper. Yeah, you're right. He probably didn't rip it out because the book looked fine. But why would? Oh, see, like maybe she does that. Maybe she was covered in water and mud, and she put it on. She put it on the other two to make them look more suspicious. You know, maybe all that mud and water was on her, but she put it on them. You know. Yeah, you know what? I think the guy with the mud looked. Yeah, he looked very confused, and he seemed genuinely upset by like OC dying. Like, I don't think he was playing it up that much. Plus, like, he's the first one to be investigated. If he's going to be the first one to be investigated, it's probably fair to say he's probably not going to be the guy. I'm forced to guess out of the main characters, but in not some outside force, I'd say Princess is the most suspicious. You think so too? Okay. Used to make images of Angelo Stand. What was Angelo Stand again? Who was Angelo again? I forgot. I don't remember all the JoJo's characters. There's so many of them. Yeah, I'm thinking this image alone is like, why is she doing this? You know?
Clearly see that someone in this room has murdered OC.
Chalk and chip. Hold on.
That someone in this room has murdered OC.
Very cute doggos. I like this. I'm gonna sub. I'm gonna hit the like and hit the subscribe. Yo. This is good. Now, what if it's a forgotten character? Maybe it could also be a forgotten character too. Maybe somebody from like that we were talking about earlier. Like, what if some of these characters just like get forgotten actually?